I can't believe you didn't say it's Morbin time.
Bedtime Babble.
Morbius.
Oh, wow, Marvel. That's the seal of quality, that is.
A film so it failed twice.
Bit of guano in there.
Everybody sort of knows this film. You know this film. You sort of. There was a meme. I want to feel like you know this, but I don't know if you actually know this. There was sort of
assume I know. No, I don't.
a big meme sort of exploded around this film because of how bad it was, to the point where people were making up, like editing Wikipedia, and making up fake things, like it was the first film to make more $1 billion.
And then there became a joke that, I love the bit where he says it's Morbin time.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
And that
what's a meme? No, I'm joking. I'm technically not joking.
You might call it a meme.
Because it did so badly first time round, but developed this sort of cult meme status. Sony thought, we could actually try again, and maybe it will pick up that so bad it's good sort of vibe.
People would all
and
go
people will come and watch to see it, but no one did. And then
did they release it twice?
They did. They put it back into cinemas.
Yeah.
Oh, to try and ride the wave of
the meme culture wave,
meme criticism.
I think that is a great move.
It is.
If this film was a so bad it's good.
But it's not.
It's not.
Sorry, I didn't get the memo to dress for a funeral.
Right. I will see you later, and you...
I was actually quite surprised how good it was. And that's not to say it's a good film.
Yeah.
It's just, given everything I know about this film, I was expecting it to be much, much worse than just a bland, boring superhero film.
Absolutely.
I don't even think it was that boring.
Nah, you go through that. Oh, wow. Look at him go.
He's getting away.
He's getting away. He's gone, mate. Alright, what do you want me to do? How am I meant to stop that?
What am I supposed to do with this? Like, they flesh out the character of Morbius, Jared Leto as Morbius, but none of the other characters around him, they're just skeletons of characters, sort of just there to serve him.
Right, no, she's dead, though.
Yeah, feast away, boys.
No sense wasting it.
The story is the two of them, isn't it, really? They've both got the same genetic disorder.
Their characters, they're sort of surrogate brothers. They have the same condition.
Like the original Spartans. We are the few against the many. Milo?
He was so bored of your conversation. He died on you.
Jared Leto's character, Morbius, it promises that he is going to cure them both. Cure.
Now you'll never get it back together. See you this summer.
Oh, you weak-handed boy.
He fixes Milo's machine that's keeping him alive, and he takes out a perfectly good-looking fuse and replaces it with a spring. And then the doctor tells him,
It took a team of scientists to build that machine, and you fixed it with a ballpoint pen. There's a school for gifted children in New York.
That he then gets sent to talented school for the gifted kids.
I'm close, Milo. I can feel it.
Cure.
Morbius is searching for a cure for him and also his friend Milo, who's still in his life and is funding partly his because this is sort of underhand research. It's not,
it's very much not allowed.
He goes above and beyond.
Shouldn't be down here.
I can be wherever I want, nurse.
It's doctor, actually.
Doctor. Sure, I can see it.
Get out.
Oh no. I hope the man we've only just met, but clearly is a little sexist, doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, he's splicing DNA with a bat. It's comic book science logic.
And all of this on artificial blood.
Is this a scene where he jacks off with the bats?
Oh, the bat will cure my disease. But it does, but then he also becomes a vampire. And then he doesn't want to pass that on because now he's addicted to blood. And if he doesn't have blood, he goes to get mental and he kills everybody like a vampire.
Yeah, there we go.
It's got lucky.
Yeah.
Got the blood. Easy.
Not like anyone needs that stuff.
Matt Smith's character, Milo, wants the power as well, but Morbius says no, because this is not a gift, this is a curse. Blah, 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 blah. Matt Smith says, no, I still want to do that. And then goes a bit murderous, and then they have a fight, and then it ends.
Poor Bat's just fucking flying around again.
None of them get tired, none of them get to eat anything.
No.
Just fly around.
Yeah. No shit either.
There does feel like there is more to this than what we saw, and I don't know if you know anything about it, but it feels like there was a lot that was cut out.
It totally does. Like, there's the two detective characters who I feel like could have had a lot more. Like something could have happened with those two detectives. One of them was sort of mildly entertaining as well.
Yeah, Tyrese Gibson.
I'd forgotten about these two.
And it feels like they should have been a bigger thing, but it feels like also that the insides of this film have just been scooped out in great chunks.
And replaced with CGI
just
action
nonsense.
scenes.
Because I think there's some really nice moments in this.
Cinematography wise, there's some of
also
it's quite nice. Like there's the bit with the first, well, one of the first murders that happens of the nurse walking down the dark corridor.
Why is that happening?
For atmosphere and to save power. But mainly for atmosphere.
It's not wholly out of place insofar as sometimes in large buildings you do have areas that will just be dark.
Yeah,
and
it's
there will
energy
be lights
saving,
just
isn't it?
come on in certain areas.
Yeah, they were just extreme energy saving.
And they made a thud every time they went on, didn't they?
And I thought the combat was relatively well filmed.
Some of it is. Some of it's fairly just generic.
It wasn't too close up. I could see kind of what was going on, even though he's moving incredibly quick.
I think Jared Leto is boring in it. He's really bland. He suffers from pantomime hero syndrome, in that they just end up being bland hero person.
They're charging me with murder. I don't know.
Technically true. They got their man.
You did do it.
Matt Smith is more interesting.
Yes.
But his character isn't. He's just a kid with a disease who gets a bit power hungry.
I feel like what's missing from Matt Smith is more of the character development and how him and Jared Leto grew up together. Because it seems to go from them being kids to, oh, now they're older and they're still mates. I remember there was a scene where all of a sudden they were both in it together and I was like, oh, they're still okay, they're cool, they're next to each other sort of thing, instead of being like, oh, well, what happened throughout all those years? Because I do genuinely think the moment at the end...
Michael, you can't kill me. It's me.
Oh.
That would hurt more if I felt that a bit more. And I do wonder whether there was more to that and they did a big old choppity chop and it becomes a bit nothing-y.
Milo, you stupid son of a bitch.
There's so many different ways I think you could have taken this film. Like, there is that element. Or you could have sold it of he's just gotten his powers and he's figuring them out. Because what they do in this film is, I have superpowers now, I can do everything.
Oh, you get a bit of a montage, but the montage is...
Yeah,
it's very singular. It happens in his lab and he just does it and then all of a sudden that's
it's just, I'm going to do some experiments, see what I can do. Oh, I can do everything now.
You'd get AIDS like that, wouldn't you?
Is that where it comes from?
You'd get bat AIDS, all that shit, yeah. You let all those dirty bats fly with your bloody hand. Come on, yeah.
And it's a shame because I actually quite like this character. I remember Morbius, not as a comic book reader, but just as a kid watching Spider-Man in the 90s and really liking Morbius because he was a bit this grey area superhero. But they just sort of really flubbed it. But weirdly, it's not that bad.
No.
It's not terrible.
No.
It's
average.
It's just bang average.
That's a vagina. Spider, lads. Spider. Always one.
I just watched it when it came on Sky. And...
Of his own accord.
Of my own accord. And it was fine.
Yeah,
because it was like
and it is.
You're saying it like I should be doing sort of something better with my. It's like, well, that's come on a Friday night. I'm a parent of 2 small children, so my Friday nights don't consist of much, and it's either watching that or it's watching repeats of fucking QI on Dave.
There's more to do with your life than that.
I'm sure there is, but
you just haven't engaged with the internet, Dave. Like, it's all there.
It's all I got. Morbius is all I got.
I pay a fortune every month for all of these channels, so I'm going to watch what's on them.
Then stop doing it.
I can't stop doing it. I've got small children. How else am I supposed to parent without the telly?
So what? The bats are just like, yeah, all right, we just smash our bodies against it.
I don't feel like my time was wasted watching it.
Yeah.
I think that's but that's a personal opinion. But I've spent my entire life watching movies that are not
like
really. That. Yeah. Because that's just kind of that's what I need
that's
from them.
his level.
Shit. Hey. Michael.
I'm sorry.
Don't fucking have a go at him. You cut your finger and let it drip on the floor.
Oh, blame the victim, Dave. Imagine this one, honestly. What, woman's not allowed to bleed now?
Down and half watch a film that's not that good and not really care about it.
And this is why shit is made, though, in a
exactly.
way. Because
people
just want to consume
You're
it.
talking about it like I'm in the minority.
No, I'm not.
And I'm not.
I know you're not.
I'm the fucking bang in the middle of the road majority where I will watch a film and I'll go, that's fine. So angry. I'm the majority out of the 3 of us. I'm the one who kind of
Don't make it right, Dave.
No, but it does. But
Lots of
I'm
people,
the majority. Everyone's doing it.
Lots of people liked Hitler. They went along with it. It was a crime, but
yeah, I agree. I agree, Tom.
You know, for the record, I wasn't gonna go full Dracula on you downstairs.
For the record, I find him to be quite the romantic.
Don't joke about that. I've killed people.
It's not that bad. You've absolutely seen worse films than this.
Yeah, totally.
If you like Marvel.
Oh, he's mad at the cameraman.
Honestly, like actually, just look at what you're watching. No, and you. I'm talking to you, actually.
Like I could give a shit.
Yeah, and that's the problem, Dave.
And yeah,
that is the problem.
But it's not the problem.
It is.
It's not.
I've said it is.
Milo! Stop!
He's already dead.
It's a 2 out of 5 because it's a perfectly
as a
serviceable.
film or as a
as a film.
As a film.
As a so bad it's good. It's not so bad it's
no,
good.
it's a
not.
film.
It's just a film. A very middle of the road, slightly below average summer blockbuster.
I'll give it a 1. I did like the relationship between the 2 of them. I wish there was more scenes of that and more build up and more understanding. I think then the heart at the end would have worked way better.
Yeah, I think I'd give it 1, 2, more or less for the same reasons. There is some entertaining stuff there. I quite liked them fighting in the tube. That like
the American subway. That's most definitely the London
Underground. Yeah, it's just it's nothingy, but sort of okay, not really okay.
So Morbius gets 4 out of 15,
which is higher than I'd expect. But this isn't so bad it's good. I think that's an important distinction.
This is just a film review. Yeah. Wow! Thanks, everyone. We've got to the end. I hope you liked it. If you did, why don't you press that like button? It really helps. Why don't you tell your friends about us? Because it really helps.
Why don't you subscribe?
Why don't you subscribe?
Because we can see how many of you aren't subscribed who are watching this. And if you've definitely gotten this far, you should.
And we're furious. Also, thank you to the Patreons. Here they are.
The real heroes here.
Yeah.
Now, if you fancy sticking around for some more, click a link here or click a link there. Whatever's coming up.
Something to be there.
Yeah, there'll be some stuff that will be similar to this.
Cool.
Different.
Some internet stuff will happen in front of you and you'll know what to do.